Hi friends, welcome or welcome back to my channel. If you don't already know me, my name is Hannah, and in today's video we are doing a makeup tutorial because I have been harassed enough by my friends and family about what makeup products I use, what steps I take. So yeah, I'm gonna try and make this video as informative and detailed as possible, just so there's nothing left out and you understand why I do what I do and why I use the products I do. Just because I feel like a lot of tutorials tell you that they use these products but they don't necessarily explain why and for what purpose. So yeah, I'm gonna try and make it as detailed and as informative as I can. Let me know any video suggestions that you guys would like to see. I'm really trying to hone in on what content people like to see more of. Is it hauls? Is it maybe makeup tutorials like this? Is it like chill kind of get ready with me type videos like my previous video, or is it just like sit down talks? I'm trying to figure out what people like and what they don't like, so I can do more of what you like and just a little bit of what people don't necessarily like. Enough of me rambling, let's get into the video. So I first like to start off with primer. I take this MUA mattifying primer. I'm going to leave all products that I use on screen and down below. I like to use this mattifying primer just to keep my oils at bay. Then I take this Revolution CBD Essence Spray. I really like this because it makes your face sticky and like makes your product stick to your face. Next, I'm taking the Laura Mercier Translucent Loose Setting Powder, and I like to put it in all the points where I get quite oily, just because my oils can start to peek through quite oily. So I put it all around my nose and in the creases of my nose because that's what I get especially oily. I like to apply it with the sponge just so it can fully sink in. Next, I'm taking my Revolution Precise Brow Pencil. This brow pencil is the most elite pencil I've tried. I have like 5 backups. I literally love it. It's really thin and allows you to get hair-like strokes. So now I'm just doing hair-like strokes on my brows because I don't really like a blocky brow. I like quite a feathered brow, like a natural looking brow. And then I'm taking the Got To Be Freeze Blast Spray because they just make your eyebrows stay in place. I know people are going to be like, you shouldn't use that on your face. I like it. I like how it makes my eyebrows stay. Next, I'm taking the Too Faced concealer and the LA Girl concealer. You can use any concealer that you like. It's just for brow cleanup. Now I'm just taking a brush just to blend out the concealer so it's not so harsh. Next, I'm taking my NARS Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation. This foundation is literally so beautiful. It gives such nice coverage. It lays so nicely on the skin. It lasts. It doesn't transfer. Like, I don't think I get transfer with it. But it just gives a really nice, like, glowy look, but it's still matte. It's just the coverage, mwah. The look, the overall appearance just looks amazing. I love it, literally love it. It is a little bit on the higher end, but I would definitely recommend investing a little bit more in your base because that's what everything else goes on, and it just makes everything else look so much more flawless. I'm taking the Real Techniques face and body sponge and just dabbing in the foundation, just because I feel like sometimes a foundation brush can leave streaks. Then I'm taking my concealers. I use the Too Faced Born This Way and the LA Girl in Warm Honey, which is a little bit lighter. and it just helps to brighten. You'll see later on I put my concealer in specific places just because you don't want to use too much concealer, because this is quite a full coverage concealer. I like to have my concealer so it lifts my face up. So you can see now I'm putting it in just the innermost corner of my eye and then flicking up at my eyes, just so everything, when it blends up, I'm blending upwards and not downwards, which would bring my face down. Also, it's really important to note that you need to learn how to highlight for your face. I have quite a round head, like my head is quite round and then it comes out at a point towards my chin, so almost kind of strawberry like. So you do want to learn how to highlight for your face. Now I'm taking a fan just to dry down the concealer a little bit. I find that when your concealer is dried down, you get better coverage, and obviously I like that really bright under eye. Now I'm just blending it out with a beauty blender. I prefer blending out my concealer with a sponge over a brush. I just like how it takes a little bit of coverage away, so it doesn't look so cakey. So I don't like to blend my concealer too far down, because then I feel like it defeats the purpose of highlighting specific areas. So I like to keep it within a specific area just to make sure that those bits are highlighted. Now I'm just going back in with the warm honey just to add some extra brightness underneath my eyes. Now this is completely optional. You do not, of course, have to do this, but I like a bright under eye. I also go in with my Real Technique sponge again, which has no product on it, just to help it blend out a little bit more. I like to use the Laura Mercier underneath my eyes and to set my highlighted parts, because I feel like it gives a really smooth appearance. The powder is so finely milled, it just goes on really nicely and it doesn't give me flashback. I also don't like to bake. I feel like baking really dries out your under eyes, and the skin on your under eyes is already very thin, and that can dry it out and cause some damage. Next I'm taking a bronzer. This is actually not a bronzer, it's a face powder, but it has a lot of warmth to it. So I just take a bronzer and bronze up my nose and the perimeters of my face just to add some warmth. This is the Revolution powder in P17. I also use P18 because it's a little bit richer, but also has that warmth that you're looking for. If you are a dark skin and you're looking for a warm bronzer, these two are definitely worth it. They are really warm and they go on really well, and I believe they're only like £4. Next I'm taking blush. Now blush has become like a crucial step in my makeup routine now. I just think it adds in a really lovely colour. So I use this Revolution eyeshadow palette and I just use the 3 colours I pointed out, and I use another blusher from Revolution. I believe the shade is Pop My Cherry, and I just think they add in a really lovely warmth onto the skin. Now I'm just taking the blush and applying it to the high points of my face, on my cheekbones. I don't necessarily apply it to the apples of my cheeks because, again, I want to pull my face up and not bring it down. Next I'm taking my eyelashes. Now these are the Victorious lashes in the style Nesty, I believe, and the Duo Lash Clear. And I'm just applying a little bit of mascara to prep my lashes. So I like to apply my lashes a little bit above where my natural lashes fall, because my eyes are quite hooded. If I apply them normally, they can droop down my eyes. I did that a little bit in this video, but I like to apply them upwards and turn them upwards at the ends, like you can see I'm doing, so my lashes do not fall downwards and bring my face down. Again, you want to keep your lashes looking up, just like you pulled everything else up. So now I've taken these 2 lip liners. One is a dark brown and one is like a burgundy red, and line my lips. I like to overline a little bit just so I can get that like extra plumpy look. So with this lip combo in particular, I like to line just the outside of my lips and leave the middle. Now I'm taking this lip gloss from Primark and just applying it to the center of my lips with a lip brush, just so I don't contaminate the whole lip gloss with the colour. Now I'm just setting my face with the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. I really like this setting spray. It provides a really nice mist that's not like overwhelming. And I'm using an eyeliner just to apply some faux beauty spots because I really like them. But this is completely optional, of course. And that's me done. That's my makeup done. Just a simple glam look. So this is what I'd most likely wear if I'm going out. And it's really simple and easy, I think. This is the final look. I like it. I've really been liking this like 90s inspired lip. It's literally just taking, well, you saw in the video, but it's taking like a dark brown and a red and then doing like an ombre and leaving the middle of your leaving the middle like plain and then applying gloss. But I've really been liking it. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you've made it this far, I hope you learned something. I hope you learned a few tips or tricks, or you're intrigued to try out some new products. I'll leave all the products that I use down below. But yeah, please do not forget to like this video, comment down below any other video suggestions that you might have or any questions that you have, and please do not forget to subscribe. It helps me out a lot. I hope you're having a lovely day. I hope you're keeping safe. I've heard that they are opening up outside fully, like non-essential shops. Still stay safe, still stay healthy, and yeah, thank you again so much for watching and hope you have a lovely day. Bye. Almost. Four. Okay.
Hey, maid. I see you got on your May outfit like you always do. I don't blame you. You got it clean.
And please do not. Nah, this thing is
itching my leg.
yeah, it's just been a